Welcome back, kiddos. We are plowing through the DLC of Dark Souls 3 in our 100% walkthrough. Hope you're having a lot of fun. Wherever you are, thank you for including me in part of your day. Glad to be here. So, we cleared out the first area, got a few weapons. Now we are into the second little area. So first we're going to backtrack a bit. We're going to come this way. This is where we dropped down in the last episode, all those cliffs and such. And we're going to come this way. You can kill the trees if you wish. It's not one of the trees to kill. Usually they're trap trees like this one. So they vomit the frost onto you, so be aware. So there's another one vomiting its frost. I mean, they're easily dodged, so not necessary to kill them. These guys are flies, which will cause poison on you. They're quite annoying. We are going to be getting a weapon that will help us deal with those a little bit later. So you can come up here. There are wolves up here. Usually I just roll on through. There's some. Uh-oh. So there are the fireball trees as well. So we're just abusing our milk ring right now. Head this way, just to locate you where we are. This was all of the wolves from this side over here. So, yeah, you kind of see all of the stuff that's over here. We're gonna head back to our happy bonfire. Ow! Bad dog. Bad dogs. That was our drop down. Okay. So we are now going to proceed in this direction across this bridge. I forgot to push my start on my clock. What are we here? About 3 minutes in. So yeah, if you remember the ladder that took us down in the High King Wolnir fight, these guys don't get you very many souls, 200 or so. So yeah, 200. Just go ahead. Feel free. They don't ever attack you, so it's not a problem. Come around here, grab your hollow gem if you're wanting to apply dark to your weapon.
You're Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows.
That's me.
No bell tolls, and yet you've slipped into the painting.
I have.
Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you.
Yep,
now,
sure they will.
Go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully.
Yeah, we're not going to listen to any of her story. It's quite long and convoluted, and if you're into the lore, definitely, if this is your first playthrough, I do recommend that you listen to all of the lore stuff, because it's kind of cool. But we're just getting that for later, really. Go through all of her dialogue, get the chill bite ring, and that will help. This is a ladder we'll be going up later. Chill bite ring will help you endure the frost damage, the frost buildup, and we are going to, like you would think, to go over there. We're going to go over there, but first we're going down. to say, do I have to hit it more than once? I thought I only had to hit it once. And so step out. This one's a little bit persnickety. Whee on down. Booga, booga, booga. Down the ladder. Onto maybe one of the most annoying parts of the DLC. Not the hardest, but the annoying. These branches that you're going to be falling off of right and left. Now, there's a guy with a bow down there. I think he is way too far to hit at this point with our arrows. Let's see. Yeah. So, we will be bowing him. The reason we upgraded our bow was for this area. So you're going to come out here. And you're going to plunge attack this guy. Oh no, I fell off. Oh no, I'm dead. Boo-de boo boo boo. This is why this is the annoying area. It's very easy to miss your jump, or you think you're on the jump and then you slide off the branch. So that's why we lit this bonfire. Plus it'll be easier to come back this way. So we will head back out. And it is annoying that you have to hit this thing again. But that's the way it works, so we'll go ahead and just collect a few souls here while the ladder is breaking. And that's why they put those there. Give you something to do while the ladder is breaking. Or the bridge is breaking, I guess, to create the ladder. Whee! Now the trick is, I don't know where it will have put my souls. So, oh, put it right here. So that's nice. Maybe it puts your souls at where you started your plunge to death. So I guess we have to come a little bit to the side here. So we're going to plunge that guy. And we're going to plunge this guy. And this will take you back up to the top. We're going to be going this way. But I'm trying to see where exactly we can reach these dudes with the bows, because it will make it immeasurably easier. There's two guys who are going to be shooting arrows at you. So if you can find a spot to cheese them with the bow, it does make things a lot easier. I really shouldn't say cheese them, because you're not really cheesing them. Here, head back this way. To look around. So you can hear them already shooting their arrows. So there's the exploding. So the Bow of Ferris is going to do great work for us here. Oh, maybe he's not going to do great work for us here. Still short. So we're going to come out here. That thing will jump to its death. Circle around. Or just open him up. Step in. Critical. And we're going to be going up. I think we got to go up that path, but we are going to see if we can reach Bowmaster now. I think we'll be able to reach him now. And however many arrows it's going to take, is what it's going to take. Wow, he's still out of range. Step forward here, asking for trouble. I can't tell if I'm doing any damage on him because his little... He's getting hit and staggered, but his little meter leader isn't showing up. Annoying. Okay. So you can hear the guy breathing right above us. So we're going to come up here. You can hear him pulling back his bow. I think I've gone to the wrong... Am I going to the wrong place? No. Oh no. 1,000 no's. Okay. So, yeah, lots of branches. It's a little bit of a maze. If you get hit by the bow, you're toast. So yeah, that sucks. So back out again. And like with the Catacombs of Karthus, I find these trees so annoying that I've never bothered to learn all of their patterns. Because it's, as you can see, just super annoying. Like where to go, what to do, and all that. There's one really good weapon up here that you're going to want to get. The Follower Saber. And in typical Dark Souls fashion, it doesn't let you target an enemy that is asleep in front of you. And I will most likely figure out a way to die here. I am going to not take any chances here. Okay. So this is a bow dude up here. So just keep firing, stagger him with your arrows. Oh my god, he's going to take 1,000,000 arrows. Even with our bow at +10. Seems slightly irritating that, you know, your bow doesn't do hefty damage on these guys at +10. Oh, now he's going to get one off on us. What am I stuck on? There's a little rock right there. So you can see that explode. Oh. And one for good measure. Oh, we left some. A large Titanite shard. So, wah wah. Not very impressive. Let's just head up here to get our souls back. Okay, so now we will be able to spend 1,000 arrows on this guy. Nope, still not going to reach. Because we have to... trying to remember where that saber is. We go down and then go up and around. We'll wait till he shoots his next arrow. Down. Up. And I think it is there. So we drop. Yeah, there we go. Follower saber. That's what we want. Then just drop down here. And then just make a run for it past this guy. I don't know why I was not able to sprint through that. That was a bunch of crap. And then you're going to curve to the side over here. Oops, not the crabs. Wrong side. Wrong side. Okay, I am lost. So we drop down there. And there is supposed to be a bonfire around here somewhere. Oh, maybe over here. There it is. Okay, so we're going to go to the bonfire, and we're going to go ahead and rest. So the follower saber that we got. So it has pretty low requirements. D&D scaling. You can chain attack that wedges below foes and swings upward, breaking their guard. Strong attack can be used to follow the onslaught with a fatal blow. It does take forever to get that. So that's the special, and then you can follow it up with that. And then I think you can charge it for an extra heavy hit. Pardon me, my dogs are being annoying. So I think you can follow it up with like a charged R2, which will do even more damage. Let's get our potions back, get all our stuff back, get our Lothric Knight Great Sword back. Oh. Okay. We're going to need to kill the crabs. They're super annoying, but when you kill the second one, we get an item, so we're going to try to do that. So here he comes. It is possible to break the guard and get your critical in. Apparently he still has a pixel of health. He's going to hide behind his friend. Hi, die. Oh, I fell into the Arctic breath of his buddy. The one thing that could have hit me where I was. Oh, they're so obnoxious. They are the most obnoxious enemies ever. But you know what? It's 100% walkthrough and you're worth it. Probably should have lit my sword on fire. And get your crystal gem. So, I don't know if they come back or not. I'm going to come here and rest and see if they return. we don't have to kill them again. We got the gems, so they come back. That is cheap as can be. We are going to run past them. We're going to try to run past them up to this area. Something's telling me that that's going to be an annoyance. Grab the homeward bone. There is going to be a ladder here eventually, if I'm remembering correctly. Which is going to give us access to a titanite slab. Come on in here. Trees, and we're going to head down this crack over to this tree. And because it didn't let me target the tree, because of its stupidity of the Dark Souls targeting mechanism, I was aiming at the wrong thing. And get Snap Freeze. Snap Freeze is basically a spell that will do kind of their breath onto your enemies. I'm trying to remember how we proceed from here. Maybe that's all that's back in this little nook. So there's the ladder now. Are the crab sentinels of doom. We're going to be climbing a ladder. Actually, 2 ladders. And it's going to be quite a climb, friends. So go out and get a sandwich, get something to drink. And up, up, up we go. Seems a bit excessive on the ladder construction, but apparently they were all about this. And now there's another ladder that we're going to be climbing up, 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 up. So a couple marathon ladders. And we're way up high. And here, where you grab your titanite slab. If you jump down there, you will have to go that direction. We're going to be coming back and clearing that area from the other side. This is the only way to get that titanite slab. You can't come from the other direction because you can't get up that ledge. So now we have another titanite slab. So we can get another weapon up to +10. I want to say there's 3 in this DLC. I think there's 3. So it's good for those resources, if for nothing else. And then we're going to come on out. And come around the crabs again. I guess we could have just homeward bone back. That's where we drop down. Bonfire's over there. There's Mr. Bow. Alright, now we are coming into a boss fight. So, in this boss fight, there are two phases. The first phase is the Gravetender, and that guy will not be significant in our fight. The guy shooting the bow back there is the Gravetender, and you want to kill him as quickly as possible because the wolf that we fought earlier is going to show up here, and he's kind of the boss in the area. So he's our first boss that we're going to be facing in the DLC. So go ahead and drop down. I don't know if I want my chill bite ring on or not. If we're going to need our rolls. Let's try without it, so we have our rolls. Basically, you come in here, and I think he's in here. There he is. So, come in and get a swing. He does have two little wolves that are going to help him starting out. You can see, or three wolves apparently. Oh, you got a parry on me. If I can do that, that sucks. Do want to kill him as quickly as possible. Do not want. I'm just relying on my back swings to take care of his little partner wolves. It's lame. But get rid of him as quickly as possible because there is the big guy. Angry, but you can utilize these pillars to help you out. Right, I should have switched, but we're just gonna use this pillar to our advantage. And hit him on the nose, and he goes into that state where he is vulnerable to several attacks. So you get Valor Heart weapon that the Gravetender was using, and you get the Champion's Bones. Champion's Bones, and quite a few souls. The Champion's Bones, you place. Oh, you get to turn the Captain Dash too. You place on the Firelink Shrine, and then you are able to do a lot of PvP in undead matches. So that opens up the PvP if that is your jam. It is not my jam at all, but for some people it is. And then you've got this sword. There's lots of, lots of people speculating that that's Sif and Artorias and all of that business. So you can follow that lore speculation if you wish, but thought there was a bonfire down here somewhere. Perhaps there isn't. I'd be amazed if there's not a bonfire down here, since there it is. Since there is after every boss fight in this game. So we've cleaned out the second area of the Ashes of Ariandel. And we're going to travel back to the shrine. And come up and see.
So.
Maybe they don't maybe that boss doesn't give... maybe that boss doesn't give stuff. We might be, you know, it's been so long. We might be past the whole boss transposition of souls, or maybe that one just doesn't
I took the mantle.
doesn't give stuff. Did we even get a soul? We did not. So, I wonder if that puts that in the category of mini bosses. I think that's the easiest area of the DLC, obviously, and I think they made it on the easier side because people who want to do PvP, you can just go through there, get that spot, and then you're able to PvP to your heart's content. We did get Valor Heart, though, so that weapon is a combination of a shield and a sword. Where is it? There we go. So it's a special straight sword, standard strike thrust. When in lion stance, use normal attack to thrust forward with shield up, strong attack to execute a shield bash with a lion's roar. So, if you want to... So, boom, 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 regular sword, regular thrust action. When you two-hand it, you know, you can block there or do the lion roar. So if that's looks like it's gonna be fun to you, and stagger enemies with that, knock your shift out. I should start thinning out. In fact, I think I'm gonna. This is a good point. We're gonna end this episode here. This is a good point to show you how the box works, because we've got all of these weapons in here that we're constantly rotating between. So you can come here and organize your box, and you can put a bunch of stuff into storage. So let's go over to our weapons and go ahead and move a lot of this to the box. We're not going to be using these weapons, so might as well get them out of the way. I'm not sure if we're going to upgrade that all the way. Go ahead and move it over. We can always upgrade it later. I might pull that follower saber back just to see. I don't think I'm going to be using any of these. And when you move over, they just go over to the box, and you can always pull them back over and upgrade with them if you wish. Not going to be using any of those. Oops. We'll keep our torch for now. All this stuff we're going to move over. Keep the crest shields for sure. Actually, I am going to keep that shield of want just in case we need to farm. And all of our gear. We're going to keep all of our gear because you never know what you're going to want to swap to in the middle of the game. So now let's go. I think we got a book at one point that we forgot to give to our lady friend over here for the miracle. So.
Oh, did you? Oh, you've brought me now. I can tales of what fun.
So she has more
Have
stuff.
a pleasant journey, champion.
Champion of Ash. And I don't know, did we give Carla our books when we saved Carla? Carla's over here.
Ah, yes.
We did. Rapport is a great spell to have. If you have 15 intelligence, what it'll do is it'll make the enemy an ally. So if you're facing more than one enemy,
Do stay safe.
you can utilize that spell to set them against each other. But it's 15 intelligence. We're at 10 intelligence, so that's not going to work for us.
Well,
So let's get a level.
well, then-
I think all we're going to have is enough for one level. Did we have some...
farewell, Ashen
Did I
One.
use all of the...
Mace.
Oh, she says something different now. Because we gave her the eyeballs. I did use those. Okay. So...
Welcomes.
Oh, first,
Farewell.
let's we will be leveling up. But we want to give her the captain's ashes here.
Iron.
Kind of see what her deal is here. So now she will have refined gems that you can buy as well. I don't know if she had those before. She might have. But I think at this point she will. She'll have some of that Millwood stuff. The Millwood gear, yeah. So she'll now have the Millwood Knight helm. If you want to be a Millwood Knight, you could get your Millwood Knight armor here. It's real cool looking. It's extremely heavy, but it is cool. You can also get, if you want to be the Nameless King, you can buy the Nameless King gear here. So this is like your cosplay central. Come do some cosplay. Be who you want to be. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and grab that level.
Very well, then hey.
Dex. We try to get those up to 40-40.
Farewell, Ashen One.
By the time all is said and done, we are at level 101. So back in the day, the meta was 120. If you were going to do a lot of PvP, you would stop leveling at 120. But we're not going to worry about that too much. And we are going to head back to, not the depths of the painting, not to the chapel, but to the Rope Bridge Cave. So we'll begin our next episode there, moving forward. So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.